Okay, in this video I have to be very quiet because everyone is sleeping at the time I'm recording. I'm actually double uploading today. I never usually do this, but I want to get a video out on my other channel for Genshin Impact. Anyways, yo, what up, Toshi here. Now, Ruan Mei, first of all, she's beautiful. Second of all, she's very, very broken. And third of all, she is best in slot in many teams. She has the 3 Bs and a few more Bs on top of that. But anyways, I'm getting beside myself here. Ruan Mei is a character that I've actually really enjoyed using. Now, we're going to have many videos on this character in the near future because there's so many things to go over about Ruan Mei, but there was a few things I did miss in the last video that I do want to talk about. First of all, Ruan Mei gains 5 energy at the start of her turn, and this is every single time she takes her turn. So the 5 energy is huge for the character because she is the first Harmony character, as far as I'm concerned, that gets energy for literally taking the turn. So the 5 energy you get from taking your turn is going to be in combination with the 4 energy you get from memories of the past. So you actually don't even need to use Meshing Cogs Refinement 5 on the character. If you have this light cone, go ahead and use it, because you get the energy you need for the character every single turn. One last thing to take into consideration about Ruan Mei is that if you do have Refinement 5 on this light cone, then it becomes even better because you get tons of more break effect, and then you get so much more energy, and that's really all the character needs. All of her abilities are very wordy. There's so much content to these abilities, it's crazy. But all you need to know for the ultimate, which I didn't go over, is that whenever you do break the enemy's toughness, you're going to delay their action, and then you're going to delay their turn for a 1 extra turn. So for some teams, for freeze teams, this is huge. For Mono Quantum, this is also huge, which we'll go over in a different video. And for just teams in general, dot teams especially, you'll be able to take advantage of having Ruan Mei in the party for that extra bit of dot damage. And the fact of the matter is, you're going to take the load off of your damage dealers, making sure that they don't get hit by the enemy. Now, those are the things I missed in the last video, and that's not what I wanted to talk about in today's video actually. But I wanted to mention that Ruan Mei works in harmony, get that harmony, with every other Harmony character. Because Ruan Mei has the things that those characters need in order to be much better characters. Let me explain. Bronya, all this character needs is skill points. And since Ruan Mei is a skill point generator, even without her best in slot light cone, you're going to have all the skill points you need for your Bronya to be able to use her elemental skill whenever she needs to use it. If you take into consideration, this is not even including Bronya with her 5-star light cone and Bronya without Eidolon 1, and she still is nice alongside Ruan Mei without those options. So if the enemy is weak to Imaginary, just bring these two characters together, because Ruan Mei is very nice with the multi-element penetration she provides for the team. And then Imaginary, being Yukong's signature element, allows this character to increase the damage of your Imaginary carries. So when we receive Dr. Ratio in the near future, definitely use these two characters alongside him. Unless you do have Silver Wolf, and that's an option too, and she provides more. But heck, in the future video, we'll talk about how you can use all 3 in the same team. Oh, and since Yukong is a skill point eater, well, since Ruan Mei is a skill point generator, she'll give all the skill points that your Yukong needs, even at E0. Pela is like a Harmony character basically, because of all the debuffs she provides to the enemies is enough to buff your damage dealers greatly. If you take into consideration her alongside Ruan Mei means you're going to be breaking the toughness of enemies consistently in AoE, you're going to take advantage of freeze even more, allowing your damage dealers to do more damage like Jinglu. Again, this is one of her best teams now. Now Ting Yun is the big one. Ting Yun gives energy to your ally. Ting Yun also gives speed and attack depending on your Eidolon level. And Ting Yun also gives even more damage bonuses alongside the damage bonuses Ruan Mei provides. So if you are using a Kafka hypercarry team, having Ruan Mei alongside Ting Yun is going to provide the most value you can for your hypercarry Kafka teams. I know most people use Kafka in combination with other dot characters, but for those of you that have an E0 Kafka, well, look no further. You can use this team and it actually works. And that's only because you're going to be breaking the toughness of the enemies consistently quicker because of that extra weakness break efficiency, allowing you to take advantage of not even having Kafka's best in slot light cone. If you use Ruan Mei alongside Asta, you're going to give so much speed to the team. If you also use the speed set on either or character, you're going to give even more speed. So much speed, you're going to lap your enemies. This is going to be a very strong combination for some characters. And going forward, I definitely will be using this. I might even use these two characters alongside another character in a future video, so look forward to that. But since Asta also takes away a lot of skill points away from the team, well, since Ruan Mei provides skill points for the team, that's all Asta really needs. More speed, skill points, this character could do her job also. And since Asta gives so much attack to the team, And Ruan Mei doesn't provide any of attack in her kit unless you have Eidolon 2, which we don't really talk about Eidolons in these videos. Well, you have a character that's giving attack percentage to the team that Ruan Mei isn't giving, and then Ruan Mei is giving further damage bonuses to the whole team, not including the fact that you may be using a fire character alongside Asta. And Hanya, I know I shafted Hanya in the last video, and I do not apologize for that, because Hanya never came home in my account. But in all seriousness, Hanya is a character you can't actually use alongside Ruan Mei. I'll go as far as to say you'll have so many skill points to work with, we may not even need Hana Baby in the near future. I'm kidding, Hana Baby is a different story altogether, and again, there's so many videos we have to make in the near future for, the characters coming up, so look forward to that. There is just so much that needs to be said. I feel like I missed so much in the past 2 days, it's insane. But since Hanya is already a skill point positive character and generates skill points for the team, it's not like you really need the skill points from Ruan Mei for the team, but if you use these two characters together, then I guess you'll just have so many skill points, you'll be drowning in them. And I mean, again, you don't need that much, but so Ruan Mei just feels so nice in hypercarry teams. So with any Harmony character in the game, just slot in Ruan Mei in the same party, and then all of a sudden you have a very nice functioning hypercarry team. And Ruan Mei fixes so many problems of those pre-existing Harmony characters. They finally feel like better characters. And not saying they're bad characters to begin with, but since they had some issues, well, Ruan Mei just pretty much throws a band-aid over those issues. And if you have HuoHuo in your account, well then you have another Harmony-like character, because HuoHuo gives attack and energy to the team. And that energy is very nice for Ruan Mei and any other character in the team party, because you're giving so much energy to everyone else already, then they're going to get their ult quicker, and Ruan Mei gets her ult pretty fast, right? Considering she has that trace to give her extra energy. So this overall is going to be a very nice hypercarry team, and is going to be one of the best teams going forward. With all that in mind, that means your damage dealer can eat as many skill points as they need to in order to deal as much damage as they can. So even Daniel would work in a team like this. But you have to be mindful, because sometimes things might not go your way and Bronya just eats all your skill points anyways, because that could happen. But now with Ruan Mei in the game, HuoHuo feels like the best abundance or a defensive option character in the game. Now there is other teams in the game that will utilize other characters better, like for instance Monoquantum with Fu Xuan. She's going to provide better results in a team like this, because she is pretty much a tailor-made character for that team, but just works in most if not every team in the game. And HuoHuo is just nice in every team, but she is really good in hypercarry teams, right? And dual DPS teams as well, which we'll talk about later on. That's going to be the video here. Ruan Mei is a very strong and very nice character. I'm pretty sure I did reiterate that point in the last video, so I don't need to do that anymore. Oh yeah, about that Genshin channel. So I did make a few scripted videos on this channel here, but for that Genshin channel, I want to make mostly, if not every single video, be a scripted video, but more so long essay format videos. So if that's your forte or style video, then definitely look forward to that channel. Things can change in the future, and maybe if I don't feel like making that type of content, maybe I'll change it up and just literally carry over the type of content we have on this channel to that channel also. But who knows what the future may hold, right? Thank you for watching, and have a nice rest of your day.